Hey guys, the Inside Tract here, doing another Ark Survival Evolved video. Been a while since my last upload, but this one today kind of got me thinking, doing this raid, about the difference between official and boosted. And this is a boosted server I'm on just now. It's the Ark's Life cluster. I recommend you checking it out. It is a really good cluster. It's very balanced and things, and I'm not like here to endorse it. I'm not an admin or anything. I'm just a regular player on it. But it's my favourite cluster I've came across on the boosted scene. So this raid is not like a massive, excellent, juicy raid. It's basically a grief, because these guys, we saw their base, me and a tribe mate, we went over, they said they were friendly, we got to them and they pulled out shotguns and started firing at us. So I came back a bit later myself and decided to solo raid / grief them, and that's what the video is. It's not like a mega impressive raid or anything. I don't want to take credit for, like, I don't want people to think I'm posting this because I'm really happy with this. It's just the video for what I want to say. And it was this video, as I say, it got me thinking about the difference between boosted and official. I don't have the greatest time for official anymore. I'm still on official, I'm still in a mega tribe, but I don't like, not so much the grind, but the politics that go with being in a mega tribe. And some people are in this tribe at one point in the alliance, then they're not in the alliance, and then one person inside, he's in a different alliance, and it's fucking boring sometimes. So for time, I basically like to play boosted. And like I say, these guys, they shot at us, I came back, I killed pretty much all of their tames, which I really feel bad about. That wasn't the case, but like I say, they did fly head first with Rexes and Wyverns into my turrets. I end up finding out that the guy that shot at us was kicked from this tribe. He's an insider, he'd done it to a bunch of tribes, and he basically got this tribe wiped. So they told me that later on in the day. I wound up giving them 2 high level Wyvern eggs because I felt bad, and I think I'm kind of cool with these guys now. I've told them that they've built on what has to be the most ridiculous spot. It's right between a Griffin spawn and a Giga spawn, and I gave them some advice. Whether they take it or not, I don't know, but I basically said to them, you should move from that area. It's right next to the orb as well, and the big metal structure that might pop up in this video a couple of times to my right now is an arena where they do events and things like that on the server. But like I say, I just like the fact that we could have a bit of PvP and then I'd help them out after. And it wasn't their fault really that the guy that they had in their tribe was a bit of a dick, and he's incited a few people. So I didn't take any of their stuff either. That's the thing. I took these broths. I need those for the Arthur Plura team, unfortunately, but sure they can get more. On official, that doesn't happen. On official, it's just raid, 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 raid. Everybody, take what you can, even if you don't need the stuff you're trying to take. Like, me and one of my tribe mates used to do solo, just the 2 of us, or there was 3 of us at one point doing PvP, and we were raided and destroyed. Every day we came on, we were gone. And it was a bit annoying. Until I joined up with the mega tribe, then that stopped happening, but then it's just all the other stuff that comes with it. I like the easy, boosted nature. You can quickly get things. You don't have to worry about always being raided. Some have offline raid protection, which I like and dislike. It depends on, I mean, you could get raided by someone who doesn't come online for 4 days, and that can be really frustrating. But yeah, it's just so much better this way, I think. Ark's Life is the cluster I play on. I would recommend you check it out. It's not OP drops. I mean, you do get good drops, but they don't give you tech suits and rifles and everything in one drop, which I have seen on some servers. This one does give you some tech, but it's not like generators and force fields. It's like walls and foundations, the occasional dino gate, which is helpful. And you don't get like a massive amount of element in the drops. You get a couple of bits here and there, but you still have to do the boss fights to unlock all the engrams for it, because again, some other boosted servers have all the engrams like unlocked, and you have all your points as soon as you start up. So as you can see here, the guy said, stop please, and I talked to him. I'm like, cool, okay, fair enough, don't shoot at me again, right? Because I was a bit pissed off when I did this. My intention here was to completely foundation wipe them, because I was a bit annoyed. They were a bit mouthy, a bit cheeky towards me after they shot at me, and so I was a bit salty, I'll be honest. But like, I didn't want to kill all their teams. I wanted to just wipe that big base, their big stone base, just wipe that, maybe kill a tame or 2. I wound up pretty much killing every team, which I felt bad for. So I did give them the wyvern eggs at the end of it. Well, it was a couple hours later when they messaged me about it. And I didn't take any of their stuff, except their broths, which are replaceable. But like, they had a mountain of metal in that wyvern, and I let them keep it. I don't want to take their grind away from them. I don't need it. But this is just my thoughts on the difference between an official server and a boosted server. This could be friendly. Like, on a boosted server, you raid someone if you think they've had enough, which here they clearly had enough. I don't even know if they saw me once. Maybe on the wyvern. Other than that, I don't know if they saw me to even fire back. And it was getting a little bit like, the longer the raid went on, the worse I was starting to feel. So help them out, give them some stuff later in the day. On official, along with all the politics and the crap that comes with mega tribes, and the time to grind as well. Remember, you're on 1 times for most of the week. You get raided. If you try and start out, like this base I've just hit, would have been absolutely foundation wiped for no reason. They clearly have nothing. But people on official are so fucking up their own arses that they don't care. They just want to raid. And people who are good at official tend to think they have some sort of higher power. Like, they're some sort of god, because no, like, you're just a dick on a game. Like, you don't have to be a dick to people to be good at the game. I played PvE for the first like 6 months, maybe more, having the game, and I loved it. I mean, enjoy the game. It's a beautiful game, especially if you're on the maps like the centre, which is just a beautiful map. You can enjoy the aesthetics of it as well as enjoying the PvP. The whole game doesn't have to be about PvP. But anyway, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the difference between a boosted server and official servers. And if you do check out boosted, check out Ark's Life on PS4. Really good cluster, has every map, the admins are cool, Facebook page is alright, man. Have a look, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.